Recently, the Coursera for Business team published the Global Skills Report for 2022. You could find the report at coursera.org/skills-reports Global Skills Report 2022. The 2022 report is based on data from millions of learners who have used Coursera to gain new skills in business, technology, and data science areas. I'm Mohammad Sahebhonar, and as Aristotle said, the soul never thinks without a picture. Here, I want to visualize the data from the report. Let's start with the skills taxonomy. This graph depicts a sample of skills grouped by domain. Business skills are abilities to carry out a business effectively. Technology skills focus on manipulating computer hardware and software. In the data science domain, learners will learn how to glean information from data and make estimations and predictions. This graph compares the number of learners among the 5 regions: Asia Pacific, Europe, Latin America and the Caribbean, North America, the Middle East and North Africa, sorted in alphabetical order. The highest number of learners is from the Asia Pacific region and the lowest is from the Middle East and North Africa. The yellow arrows show an increase in the number of learners in all regions relative to the previous year. The top left graph shows that the learners from the Middle East and North Africa are the youngest with a median age of 29, and the learners from North America are the oldest with a median age of 34 years. The top right graph depicts the percentage of learners using mobile devices in different regions. Learners from the Middle East and North Africa have the highest regional rates of smartphone use. In general, the use of smartphones for learning has decreased compared to the last year. The internet access rate is not equal in different regions, as the bottom left graph shows. It seems that the rate of internet access in a region impacts the rate of learning on mobile. The bottom right graph shows the rate of women learners and the percentage of change relative to the last year in different regions. The percentage of women learners in the Middle East and North Africa is the lowest and doesn't change from the last year. This graph compares the percentile rankings of countries in the business area. On the x-axis, we have 91 countries. They are categorized into 5 regions: Asia Pacific, Europe, Latin America and the Caribbean, North America, the Middle East and North Africa. On the y-axis, we have the percentile rankings of countries. To make it clear, consider the United States, which is located in North America with a percentile rank of 96% in business skills. It would mean that the US performed better than 96% of the other countries in business skills. Now, let's see how learners perform in technology. As the result shows, learners from Europe, as well as a few countries in the Asia Pacific region, have the best performance in the technology. The US learners fell behind other developed countries in technical skills. Learners in the developing countries scored lower in technology. In the data science field also, we have a similar pattern as we saw in the previous graph. This graph shows the global rank of the countries. Learners in Switzerland achieved the highest level of aggregate skills proficiency. Denmark, Belgium, the Netherlands, Sweden, Germany, and Bulgaria in Europe, and Indonesia, Singapore, and Japan in Asia-Pacific region are the top 10 performing countries in the 2022 report. Learners in the US ranked 29th in the world. This graph depicts rank changes in comparison with last year's result. The overall rank of Switzerland remains steady. The blue dots and labels represent countries where their ranks rise, and the red dots and labels show countries where their ranks fell. In the original document, there is a state-by-state report about skill trends in the 42 states of the United States. I have grouped the states into blue and red states based on the 2020 presidential election. The graph shows most blue states, states whose voters vote for the Democratic Party, have high levels of skill proficiency. On the other hand, most red states, states whose voters vote for the GOP, are falling behind. We reached the end of this video, and thank you everyone.